Sorry, I lost you on the last one. This is the hydraulic cylinder off the screed, off the head. I'm just pulling the cylinder up, as you can see, letting it squirt the fluid out. That way it doesn't leak all over me whenever I go take it apart. Alright. I'll figure out somewhere to prop this thing up. So y'all can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Alright. Let me get a paper towels real quick. Feel like it's saying it's a pretty messy job. I got to a part and I got up there and I hit the button and my finger will go to when I was pulling that cylinder up, but I'll kindly zoom it in right here, that way y'all can see what we got going on. The phone on the phone. Alright, y'all can see what we got going on. They sell these tools, the set. Y'all can see that. Let's see. That's a number on them. What it is, these little, got different size tools that you can get to take these cylinders apart. You pretty much just have to look and see which one fits. There's actually a hole on each side. That one's too big. I think it's this one. Yeah. All right. Now, there's actually a slot. Let me zoom back. There's actually a slot right here. Whenever you can see whenever I take this apart, if my phone don't fall. Let's see. Oh, it should go that way. That ain't good. That's actually supposed to push that pin out, but that pin ain't coming out, so that may be a problem. Yeah, that's a problem. All right, let me spin it around where I can see what I got going on. Yeah, so basically you put your tool, which has got these little tits. You just put them tits in these holes. Right, that one. Put that tit in there, and then you turn it. And what it's actually supposed to do, you can see there's a little tit right here. When you turn that tit's supposed to push out. And when you put it back in, because this piece here has got like a little notch, and that tit goes down in, and when it does, it just pulls it. It's a key, and it locks in a little clip inside here. It's like a little bevel. But that's not coming out, so I may have to cut this one off. We're gonna take something and try to see if I can't hook onto that and get a grip and try to pull it and turn it at the same time and maybe be able to get that out. So I'll probably have to bend it up. But I've got new keys to put on these if I need it. Let's see. Yeah, we've got a. Let me bring that back a little bit. So we've got rebuild kits. We go to. There's a place in Nashville that sells hydraulic seals. You can't get them at a place that sells like air seals, like for air tools. But there's pretty much different kits. But anyway, you got right here's the little clip that I've got to get out. This one's a straight one. It's not been formed yet. But yeah, right here's the piece. This right here is actually that's a plunger that goes on the inside. It's two-piece, and you just see your seals, and you just take them apart. And then on the end of it, you've got a bolt, a big old nut that goes on the end of your shaft. But this piece, yeah, right here. That way I can give y'all this is the piece that's in here that you can see the little holes. But this right here's got it's got a hole in it right here. This is the key. I'm guessing this piece, this little tit's broke on inside this one, so it won't let it twist back out. But what it does, it goes in here, and whenever you turn it, it just pretty much just mashes it up in that little gap, and it rolls it up inside this little slot. It just rolls it around. But that's pretty much what's going on with it. I might have taken maybe try to bend that one out and try to pull it. Probably gonna be a little aggravating to get out, but ain't nothing easy anymore. But this is a new one. If you get a new key, they look like this. So I had to put a new one in it whenever I get it off. So, but yeah, sorry to make it a little short. I might have to try to turn into this thing, or maybe I can get it apart. Let me see what I can do with it real quick before I end this real fast, just in case y'all get one. Let's see. All right, let me get a chisel. I don't know if it's supposed to rain today. Basically, we'll see if I can knock this pin around. Hopefully I won't knock it up in there more. If I can pin it out. We turn it on around a little bit. Got to get under it. I don't know if this will do or not. It might do it. Oh yeah, it done it. Alright. Don't break it. Alright, use the vice grips. Try to do this at the same time. I gotta try to twist and pull at the same time. And that ain't doing nothing. And that's gonna slip. That's my luck. Looks like it's trying to push it a little bit. Maybe I'll get lucky. If I can get a bite on it. There we go. All right. So maybe I'm gonna get lucky and it'll come out now. Oh yeah. I got lucky on that one. But yeah, as you can see how it spins it out. So basically you push it down and it rolls it around. But yeah, I'll be putting a new one in that for sure. Yeah, these little tools pretty handy. And once you get it spun out, yeah, I see that tit's broke or flattened out. Right there's what it's supposed to look like. Let's see if this in. See how it's bent. And once you get that, you just pretty much hook you a piece of bar. I usually like rebar or like a pin. Hook it in here and you just start jerking on it. That's how you do it. All right, give me just a minute. I said I can get this thing apart. Some of these things are pretty tight. I'll probably have to turn my vise a little bit. All right, let me set this up here. Just spin my vise around. I think the last time I done this, I about jerked the top of the counter off. We got it hooked to an old, cheap old wood cabinet, so it ain't really all it high tech. Nice little vise, so it works good where you can change it around and change this and that. So it helps out. So, let's see if we can get this thing out. This thing's pretty long. I might have to turn my vise a little more. Let me spin on around. Usually take your pin and jerk it and it'll pull out. Sometimes if it don't pull out, you can take a hammer and hit the pin. Knocking it out, it'll come out. But some of them's in there pretty tight. A lot of people don't mess with hydraulics, so they don't know much about them, but I didn't really know anything about them either until I started working on these things. So you gotta start somewhere, guys. Not everybody's done it the first time. You gotta start. You can see it started to come. I don't know if you can see it or not.